Hi everyone, I'm back to share another story of my life and how prayers affected it. And so a few years ago, when the outbreak of COVID first happened and initially shut down the entire world, my whole world was shutting down too. I got sent home from Taylor University, where I was going to college, and I had to finish the semester online, which is like my worst enemy because I was in my home with my 3 siblings and my 2 loud dogs in my childhood bedroom, and it was just really difficult for me to focus and get things done. And need I mention, I just hate online schoolwork anyways, so it was just truly very difficult for me. And I went back to my janitorial job that I had at the time, and I didn't enjoy it. I mean, cleaning, who enjoys cleaning for a living? And worst of all, the person that I was gonna marry decided he wasn't gonna be faithful to our relationship anymore, and he didn't want to be with me. And so I went from thinking my whole life was planned, and I thought I was going to be happy with this person forever and that everything was going to work out perfect. And so I was just shattered when all this happened all at once. And I felt so alone and so depressed in my childhood bedroom. And when I prayed to God this time in my life, I had a different perspective after what I've gone through before. I didn't ask why. I asked for his unexplainable peace. The peace that, no one can explain, that just only God can give you. I begged for it every day for probably about 2 months, and I just continued to be alone and depressed in my room as I prayed those prayers. And one day, it was just a normal day, nothing special happened, except God answered my prayers. I had suddenly felt so at peace and comforted in my situation. I no longer felt alone, and I had faith that God would move in my life in great ways. I came across a scripture one day in that time, maybe shortly after, that I really felt like explained the peace that I had gained from God, and it's John 16:33, and this is the NIV version. It says, "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." God gave me peace that I was understood, loved, cared for, and that He was there for me. I had peace knowing that it wasn't in my hands, it was in His hands. I had peace because God has already overcome the world in any situation I could ever think of. So if there's anything you need to overcome, a prayer you need answered, just pray and know that God has already overcome it and that He will come through. Thanks, guys.